Hi there. We have on a whim, as I will mention later on, driven to Panauti because it is Dashan holiday. We didn't really know what to do. We wanted to go to Mustang, but everything there is closed and the airport is closed as well. So we had to last minute make other plans, and so we decided to come to Panauti, which had been on my list for quite a long time. So we finally bit the bullet, came here. There was not really a lot of information I could find on Panauti on what to do. So basically we're just gonna walk through the village, show some sights, and then yeah, have a look. From what I've seen so far, because I was just looking for like a really nice street to have my intro in, it's really a gem. It is so beautiful. It's about an hour and a half, an hour and 20 minutes from Kathmandu, but it's an old medieval Newari town that basically, so Panauti was an important town in the trade, in the silk trade and salt trade, and once they built the highway, Panauti basically lost in importance and crumbled, and that's one Nepal where we are staying today. So here again is like a square where people are working on their rice. I'm actually really happy that we came in this season just to see everything. It's gorgeous. I'm sorry that I say gorgeous a lot, but I can't describe it any other way. It's just, yeah, beautiful. So everything here in Panauti is pretty like calm. It is true that a lot of people will have left for the showing. So most people spend, it's a bit like the Christmas of Nepal, where a lot of people spend Dashan with their family. So it is a bit calmer, I guess. Lots of people will have gone to Kathmandu as well to do a lot of shopping. I saw New Road was absolutely busy AF. So we have lots of gorgeous buildings that were built probably by people who were very rich from the trade. But then because of the highway, and I think it was in the 50s or the 60s, this village just got a lot poorer for it. What a gorgeous mural. And this is our first temple, I think. So we're here now at the temple complex, and trying to talk to some of the women outside. They were doing rice. They were speaking Nepali, and I only speak Ali Nepali. So yeah, this is gorgeous. That's the house I was just standing at there. But yeah, it's honestly wonderful. Oh, that's beautiful as well. Just gonna peek my head in. It's a gorgeous little temple. Oh, they're drying peppers there. And then there's another temple there, which is in a very different style actually. Oh, I wonder why those statues are white and those are not white. Maybe that's because that's the entrance to the temple. So this is the Matan temple. So everything is really calm because people are currently leaving for Desai, but it's just so gorgeous here. It's really like an undiscovered pearl. There's a little shrine inside a house with gorgeous coloring, and it's obviously also rice or whatever, barley rice, I don't know, season. So people are drying their crops outside. It's the loveliest little square. It reminds me of Bhaktapur, where if you go outside of like the tourist area, you find places like this, but this is just so concentrated that it's like a bit like stepping back in time, but because it's still a newer village. This is probably what Kathmandu was like sometime. It's gorgeous. And people are so nice here. There was a man that came to us and he basically just pointed us in the direction of, you know, where we should go, and he was so nice. So yeah. We basically booked our trip to Panauti on a whim. I saw it on Google Maps or some kind of website and I booked the trip, not really knowing what to expect. So I'm basically discovering it together with you. Loving this. This is a street we came up for the big temple there. There's like a banana tree, and now we're here by the river. Being followed by a dog with a very bad head infection. There's an infected wound in his head. I'm not going to film it because it's really sad. He's such a beautiful dog though. There's another one sleeping in a little restaurant. Loving Panauti, guys. Gorgeous. We're now kind of looking. So we just had a tea somewhere, and we're now going to start looking for somewhere where we can have a bit of food. It's probably going to be in a very local place. So through there is again the temple we've done. So that's the back of the weird shaped temple that we've seen so far. And then is that the hello friend dog?
That's the guy, yeah. He just came back down here.
Oh, look how beautiful the river is.
Oh yeah, the river's quite clean.
Hey! Oh, he's eating. There's like a river streaming through. Like there's a confluence actually. And I think the confluence is right there.
The river's kind of clean.
So if you're not Nepali, you probably won't recognize this large bamboo structure, but this is actually a Dashain swing. So normally there would be a swing in the middle and then kids can swing from it, and they're normally typically only set up for this festival. So we're now going to another set of temples right here. It's, if you are in Nepal and you have no idea what to do, or you're coming out to Bhaktapur, please come to Panauti. It's a bit off the beaten track, It's good for a day. There's not really any good like Western restaurants, I would say. There was a really Western little coffee shop that if you ask me, I will definitely point you in the way. But it is just for seeing it. It's just, oh my god, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely amazing. I cannot express it in any other way. I just come words to. I don't have enough words. Wanted to speak Dutch English, but it doesn't work. So we're here by the river. And then there's other temples here. Look at the beautiful paintings done on here. So here's the confluence of the two rivers. So there's a point with like a single palm tree. Okay, so my Hindu friend who's with me just told me that this is probably hair that's from a kid, because when they're I think it was at 1 year old, they shave the head of the kids. Also, look at all the ducks! Oh, there's loads of ducks here. It's a beautiful little temple complex, to be honest. It's a bit different than the ones you have in Kathmandu. But hi. But they're still in the same style. Little Ganesh with his friend. Very old temple here. I love the ceramics on here as well. They're gorgeous. Look. Oh, just almost fell there. And here, it's like feet of some kind. Yeah, look at this. Let's grab a look down there.
You get from it that you don't get from the sanitised burials in Europe. So I kind of for it, I think, it's psychological.
So many dogs! So many ducks! Yeah.
Ducks, yeah, it's Ducktown.
So here you have another amazing view on the temple complex. And the old town. We're now going to go up a bit, just to explore what's going on there. And yeah, it's been absolutely amazing overall. I guess it's just nice to be out of the valley. We haven't really been out of the valley since the summer. So we're going to Pokhara next week. It's the first time in Pokhara since 9 months maybe. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. So we're now looking for somewhere to eat, but obviously the Shine preparations are in full swing. There was a massive line by the bank. Yeah, lots of people on the streets. Nobody wearing masks. That was expected outside of the valley. But it's a beautiful little village, or well, town actually. Fabrics. No more.
It is safer in.
So there's a goat waiting to get on the bus, and there's like goats waiting there as well, because they're gonna sacrifice for the this is obviously the bus park, and it's probably so there's like jeeps there. We haven't seen any taxis yet here, so I'm probably gonna have to take a jeep back to Banipa. Our roads here are bad. We came here on literally like on like a dirt road. So we're now going to a little restaurant. So basically what we did was we basically asked a guy that was sitting there, and I think he was selling tickets or something. Oh, they've got tuk-tuks. Okay, we're saved, maybe. We basically asked the guy sitting there selling tickets where a good restaurant was, and he said here, what? There's pangolins here. Gosh! So this is where we had lunch, and actually it's very, very nice. I was so impressed with the momo and with the pakoda. So if you're in Panauti, I would definitely recommend coming here. Jeeps? Oh. Okay, so it looks like we have to take one of these jeeps towards Banipa because there's no cabs around. It's either buses or jeeps, and because it's Dashain, everything is incredibly busy. So with COVID in mind, we're thinking about taking a jeep instead of a bus. Oh, look at the goats! Oh. Got a massive buffalo coming past. Okay, we are back in Banipa. So we've just left Panauti. I couldn't really film it because my GoPro was had no battery left. I'm sorry if my eye looks weird, but I can't get my lens out of my eye, which is really annoying. So I might just be a bit cross-eyed. Anyway, if you come this way, do go to Panauti because Panauti was absolutely amazing. If I would recommend to anyone, what I would do personally is take a driver or a cab from Kathmandu to Panauti, and then stay a day, half a day in Panauti, and then from Panauti go to Bhaktapur and then stay overnight in Bhaktapur. But that is something that we've learned and something that I will be doing next time, probably, hopefully, because I definitely want to go back to Panauti. I just had like the absolute most amazing momos and fries. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time. I had an amazing time in Panauti. Cannot recommend it more. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time when I've uploaded a new video. Bye.